I gave birth while I was in jail. I was handcuffed to the bed. I was shackled to the bed. It changed. It alternated depending on what was going on. Like while I was pushing, I was handcuffed. So, like this. But while I wasn't pushing, I was shackled. And let me tell you the weirdest part. Most women that have a baby are familiar with their doctor, their OBGYN, with the hospital. They usually do a tour first. Their husband's in the room, their mom's in the room, whomever. I had a guard, a jail guard, a doctor I'd never seen, nurses I didn't know, in a hospital I'd never been to, and I was terrified I was going to poop while I was pushing. So it was a bad situation.
Right.
And it all happened, by the way. Everything I just named happened, and I pooped. My son was out, and the doctor felt odd. I could tell it was very awkward. He was like, who's going to cut the umbilical cord? And then he called a nurse's name. He was like, Nancy, cut the... And I was like, I'll cut it. Give him to me. He was like, you sure? And I was like, yeah. So he put him in my arms. We had like a skin to skin. And I cut the umbilical cord. I was like, well, just me and you, guy. We were the only ones in there that knew each other. You know what I mean? Everybody else was a stranger. So my son's father, he took him home and he raised him.
Okay.
And then brought him to see me every weekend for almost 10 years.